So overall, is this a new friendship? Is this a transatlantic bromance even?
No, it's a very close cooperation.
Boy. I love this man, boy. Hey, man. So, y'all buddies and y'all new. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be checking out a video. And I checked out in regards to the same topic with Extra Dry. And it kind of gave me the idea that I needed to dive a little bit deeper into the whole situation. So maybe I'm actually gonna even watch the entire interview, but this one is gonna just be from DW, and it says German Chancellor Merz on his meeting with Donald Trump. So I guess he's going to be talking about how that meeting went, and maybe I'll watch the meeting. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But I really hope it went well. I just hope it went well. Okay. I mean, Donald Trump is the representative for the United States at the moment. So, you know, you can only wish that the representation is well done, because I don't think the United States is being represented very well with the things that are happening currently in the United States. Unfortunately, the world is kind of, you know, just like everybody just looking over, you know what I mean? But yeah, I hope this wasn't the worst interaction. I know the one with the Ukraine president was horrible, man. Oh, I'm happy I didn't see that interview. I don't want to see that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any recommendations, feel free to leave us in the comment section down below, or preferably click that link in the pinned comment section where you can recommend videos using a Google form, and I'll check them out as soon as possible. Please do like and subscribe, and yeah, talk to your boy about the situation in the comment section down below. And yeah, let's get right into it.
German Chancellor Friedrich Merz is with me now. You're coming straight from your first in-person meeting with Donald Trump. You clearly had a rapport there, but you had an in-detail meeting with him afterwards. Did you get any concrete commitments on Ukraine after you reminded him that the United States will make the difference there?
Indeed, we talked intensively about several issues. One of those was Ukraine and this terrible war on Ukraine from Russia. We talked about trade and tariffs. This was not my expectation to move today the president to a new decision. But I argued and I tried to convince him that we are now together in the duty to put more pressure on Russia to come to an end of this war. But on the other hand, I know that this is a very complicated issue. Even here in the US, we are having this strong debate in the Senate. I'm optimistic, but I'm not so optimistic to predict that this will now change overnight something on the territory of Ukraine.
Donald Trump indeed also spoke of...
Very well spoken. Very straightforward. Like I think he was asked a simple question, and I think he answered that question, and I understood very clearly what he's saying. It's as simple as this. Hey, I spoke to the man. I don't know if the man is going to change his mind. I am optimistic. I feel good about the conversation, but I don't know how much of an impact it will have. It's that simple, right? And I appreciate the straightforwardness. No, you know what I mean? Just hanging around the bushes and just doing all the weird stuff. Because most politicians, that's how they speak. They just don't want to answer the damn question.
Russia and Ukraine potentially running out of patience, and that he would be willing to hit either of them very hard. How close is your sense, is he, to running out of patience over Ukraine?
Well, he is seeing that his several initiatives of the last weeks did not succeed, and that President Putin is obviously not willing to stop this war, even though they had a very long phone call only yesterday. So we are talking about instruments, what we can do jointly between the European Union, with Germany and America on this side of the Atlantic. I don't have an answer today, but I'm sure that he is thinking about what he could do more. And I reminded him that America always was in charge globally to put pressure on those who are going to war. And it's the 6th of June tomorrow so-called D-Day, when the Americans invaded Europe to stop the war in Europe in 1944. This could be a similar historic situation, not with military actions, but with pressure on Russia to end this war.
And he clearly appreciated that historic reference. Trade was the other sticking point. He keeps saying that he loves tariffs. Few else do, not even the US markets. How close is he to feeling pressure that this could also harm the United States?
Well, we are working within a very tight time schedule. We would like to see an agreement within the next couple of weeks. We still have some time until beginning of July. This is the deadline the American government has set. This is an issue which is not just on the German side to be resolved. We have to coordinate that within the European Union. We are doing that. I will go back to Europe and talk to my European colleagues on that. And we are trying to make proposals how to overcome the situation. High tariffs is not in our interest, and I'm trying to convince the US government, especially the president, that we should come to a solution, but this will take a while.
How will you measure whether this meeting made a real difference?
I will measure that with regular meetings and phone calls and concessions on both sides and the willing to have an agreement. And this is my takeaway from today. He is really willing to have an agreement on trade. And if we could achieve that within a foreseeable period of time, we would have achieved much more than former governments on both sides of the Atlantic did. So this is a real great opportunity.
Just finally, you have the same first name, Friedrich, as the grandfather of the US president. You gave him a facsimile of the birth certificate. So overall, is this a new friendship? Is this a transatlantic bromance even?
No, it's a very close cooperation.
Nah, boy. I love this man, boy. Hey, man, so y'all buddies now, y'all new friends. Nah, bro, we just doing business. I'm just trying to let Shorty know, hey, man, this your grandpa. I respect it. You know what I mean? Wait, hold on. Germans are honest. They straightforward. Okay, I see why I like you. I see why I like you. Okay. That really put a smile on my face. Beautiful, well said. I like it when people understand that you don't need to be buddies. You don't need to be best friends to do business together. You know what I mean? Like that can break business relationship because we went out to golf today and I cooked your ass or you cooked me. I'm bitter, something, you know what I mean? And now that leaps into the politics or I love what he just said. And I think Donald Trump would respect it. I hope he would. But I personally, if someone said that about me, I would respect it, right? If you want to be friends, you reach out on a friendship level. However, he's clearly saying, nah, bro, that ain't what I went for. Like, it's not a buddy thing. It's a foreign relation thing. You know what I mean? I respect it, brother.
Romance even?
No, it's a very close cooperation. We met for the first time ever today in our capacities as leaders. And I very much hope that we will be able to cooperate closely, openly, and with good colleagues from both sides of the Atlantic.
Chancellor Merz, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shout out to Merz, man. He's amazing. Very clear answers, and I really respect it. It's as simple as that. I respect it very much, and I think he did a great job in this interview. And shout out to him. I definitely don't know how he carries himself definitively in Germany, but based on what I see here, there's no way he could be a horrible person in Germany. So you guys can let me know about him in the comment section down below, and what's your thoughts about the situation. I think this situation is quite positive based on his speech that he just gave or answers that he just gave. I think that it was quite honest, and I love where he stood. He didn't try to persuade us into believing that, hey, I went to Trump and now we're buddies and, hey, man, everything's straight, bro. Everything's straight. We cool. We good. Now, he kept it professional and he was like, yo, listen, check me out. I spoke to the man. I don't know how much of an impact it will have, but I do believe that it was a good conversation. I will phone and, back and forth conversation with him and other people. And we will see how it goes from there. So well said, Chancellor Merz. And yeah, you guys can let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe as usual. And if you have any recommendations, you can leave those in the comment section down below. Or perfectly flat link in the pinned comment section where you can recommend videos. And I'll check them out as soon as possible. And yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.